From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
All right, guys, we had severe weather yesterday, had some pretty big storms. Supercells, that's a rotating storm, and sometimes there's not a whole lot of precipitation, and you get a good view at the base of the storm, the base of the updraft. You can actually see the rotation. Of course, with Jim Gardner shot there, absolutely stunning of the rotation of that updraft. Started to form a little bit of a wall cloud at times out near Hitchcock. That storm did have a couple of tags coming down, but you can see very closely the fine detail there with his camera. There's no major rotation there. That's not a funnel. You can see the layers. We call these stack plates whenever you're looking at an updraft, and that's exactly what it looks like. A cabinet, if you were to open it up and you have your plates in there, that is areas of rotation. That whole thing is spinning like a corkscrew all the way up. So gorgeous. Unfortunately, those storms yesterday were producing big time hail. We've been showing you the pictures, the video from folks across the region. Tennis ball size hail at times. Now, we had a heat burst this morning. You had to be outside really to feel it, but in Hinton at 4:05, this is a view from the Oklahoma Mesonet, the temperature spiked at 4:05 in Hinton to 85 degrees. It had been in the 60s and low 70s. Winds picked up, gusting to 55. The dew point tanked all the way to 48%. There was a thunderstorm that was decaying. It was dying overhead, and sometimes what can happen is as that air rushes down to the ground, it heats up through compression, and the temperature spikes in that one little location, and that happened at Hinton. Had some weak heat bursts in the South Metro as that same storm system moves by. It wasn't as strong. Now that storm has made its way all the way down east of Sulphur, and there's heavy rain in eastern Oklahoma, continuing from Tulsa, now over Lake Eufaula, all the way down to Clayton and Bethel, and the heavy storm from Sulphur is making its way down towards the southeast. So dry and clear. There's going to be a lot of sunshine today. We've got a gorgeous sunrise that'll take place here in about 30 minutes across the metro, which is a little bit of cloud cover. Sulphur to Mill Creek may have some pea-size hail. The height of those storms, if you take it and look at it in 3D, some of the tops are getting 35 to 40,000 feet, which can sustain some hail and sometimes can produce winds to 45 or 50 miles per hour. But not severe. Intense lightning at times off in eastern Oklahoma. All is well on our Lucky Star Skycam network. Our Mathis home cam pointed at the state fairgrounds. Gates open at 10, and it does look dry and very nice today. Mid-60s, 70s in the South Metro. Those are your current temps. Low 60s to the north, mid-70s once you get south of I-40. There you can see the winds just had a gust of 53 miles per hour. That's with that supercell that's pushing to the southeast. So it's just under the severe limit. Just had a wind gust of 35 there in Chickasha, so not with the thunderstorm. We've got temperatures today heading into the 80s, the 90s across the region. It'll be more of a summer-like day today with rain chances the highest in eastern Oklahoma. The rest of the state looks dry. But on the big view, we have several storm systems that we're monitoring that are bringing waves across the state. They just keep our rain chances in the forecast. This big trough is going to dive down, dump snow in the mountains in Colorado and in Wyoming, and will give us more storm opportunities into your weekend. Even into Sunday, those chances are going up. But dry this afternoon, this evening, here's 7 o'clock on Future Next Gen. I do think we'll see more rain and storms tonight in eastern Oklahoma, and then mid-morning tomorrow after sunrise, rain starts to develop in the southwest, pushing up into the metro later in the afternoon and evening, and some of these storms at times could produce some wind and hail, so there's a low severe risk. May see another round of storms come in from the northwest that continue to spread into your Friday morning. More Saturday, more Sunday. Lows tonight into the 60s and 70s. Chance of rain in eastern Oklahoma tonight, 30 to 40% in the southwest. Highs in the 80s, low 90s for your Thursday with that low risk for severe weather. Central southern Oklahoma, again in the panhandle from about 1 o'clock in the afternoon until 10 p.m. Rain chances go back up, and it could be heavy at times, especially down south. But quarter-size hail up to golf ball size hail will be possible in a few of those stronger storms. Not every storm tomorrow will be severe. Stay tuned to the forecast as these zones become more refined. And when you add up the several rounds of rain that we have, western Oklahoma not as much. Quarter of an inch, half of an inch to maybe 2 additional inches in central Oklahoma, with 2 to 5 off towards the east. That's why that flood watch we've been showing you is in effect for northeastern Oklahoma. Rain chances taper off into Monday of next week. We're drying it out. Right now, no major fall fronts over the next 9 days. And we're back right after this.